Well, good morning. I am headed out to the St. Patrick's Day parade in Savannah, and I am very excited. And Savannah has one of the largest parades in the country for St. Patrick's Day. So there's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be pretty busy and crazy, but that's okay. And I am really looking forward to this. And I am off with my GoPro and my pack and my funny hat and this lovely scarf. And off I go. More to come. Travels with Nana. Savannah, Georgia, St. Patrick's Day. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Well, I've made it to Forsyth Park, and I can hear in the background there are musicians playing, people getting set up. I've got about another 15-minute walk to get to the church. All right. Well, I am currently in Forsyth Park heading the way that the GPS is telling me to go. You can see in the distance I am heading towards the fountain in Forsyth Park, which is just such a beautiful landmark. And I'm going to head this way because one of the things that they do for St. Patrick's Day is they put green dye into the fountain. So I'm going to have a look at this fountain with the green dye in it. Isn't that fun? You can see lots of people dressed up in their green, wearing green for the Emerald Isle. So exciting. Well, that's the fountain. I'm gonna head on to my next destination. It is still a little chilly, but I'm feeling great. Happy St. Patrick's Day! Here we go. I am from Boston. And in Boston, Suffolk County has the day off from work on March 17th. Because March 17th is the day that the British left Boston. So all Suffolk County employees have the day off. Now, it just coincides that it is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, the day that we have the biggest Irish celebration and parade that you can imagine in Boston. So all Suffolk County employees just happen to have evacuation day off. It's not St. Patrick's, that's just happenstance, but they all get the day off, and there's a big parade in South Boston every year. So that's my St. Patrick's Day story. It's all about the British leaving Boston.
These are the flags from the various counties in Ireland. One of the things that I was really curious about was why we see so many bagpipes in St. Patrick's Day parades. And there certainly were a lot of them in today's parade. Well, bagpipes actually are associated with Celtic culture, which includes both Ireland and Scotland. And Ireland actually has its own version of bagpipes called Uilleann pipes, which have been played in Irish music for centuries. But the biggest reason that you see marching bagpipes in parades is because in the 18th and 19th century, large numbers of Irish immigrants settled in places like New York and Boston, and many of those immigrants joined police and fire departments, where bagpipe bands became a tradition. The most influential group behind the parade is the Hibernian Society of Savannah, which was founded in 1812 to assist Irish immigrants arriving in the city. At a time when newcomers often faced poverty and discrimination, the society provided financial help, job connections, and community support. By 1824, the group organized Savannah's first official St. Patrick's Day parade, establishing a tradition that continues to today. While the Hibernian Society provided structure, Savannah's families bring the parade to life. Many local families have participated for generations, some tracing their involvement back decades or even centuries. Marching bands made up a significant portion of the parade. Bands came from local Savannah schools, regional groups, and across Georgia, and also bands from the United States, and I think I might have even seen a few that came from other countries. Each band had its own musical style, so the parade sounded different from start to finish. There were traditional Irish tunes, drumline cadences, popular marching band songs, and also patriotic music. For a lot of spectators, the band weren't just part of the parade. They were the parade's heartbeat.
did want to share that one of the things about St. Patrick's Day is the fact that my mom is from Boston, or was from Boston, was Irish, and she loved St. Patrick's Day. And I do this mostly in celebration of her. And we used to have many wonderful times in Naples, Florida. When she had a place down there, we would go and see the St. Patrick's Day parade, and one year she rode on a float, and I'm going to put some pictures of some of our St. Patrick's Days that we've had in the past. She died some years back, so anyway, I'm here to celebrate her and celebrate her great love of St. Patrick's Day, and the folks here at the UU Church have been wonderful, so heading back to the fray now. deal. I just got one of these really fancy necklaces that this lady has been giving out to all the people in the parade. I made it to the end of it. She had a few extras, so I got a necklace. Well, I made it to the end of the parade. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it has just been delightful, and it will be interesting to see how I do trying to get out of Savannah. I'm going to be walking to the bus. Here I go. Wish me luck. Now comes the hard part, trying to get out of this square, trying to find my way to a bus stop. Wish me luck.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to like it and then subscribe to my channel, Travels with Nana Adrian, on YouTube. Thank you.